What's good, y'all? It's your boy Days back again with another video. So today we are doing State Fair Foods. It's out of control, part 3. Okay, part 3. All right. So today we are doing a Minnesota State Fair. Shout out to I believe it's the same people. It's Best Ever Foods Review Show. Shout out to them. And like I say, man, I'm ready for it. I know y'all ready for it. And yeah, let's see what Minnesota State Fair Food got. What it takes, man, because I know State Fair Food is out of control. And so, hey, like I said, all I want is a corn dog, some fresh fries, a funnel cake, and a turkey leg and a corn. A long kernel corn, you know what I'm saying? And do what it do. But let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe. And guess what? It is showtime. Let's go.
A big thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Have you ever found yourself in life's blur, wandering aimlessly without a path? Well, I hear you. I've had those moments, especially in my 20s. It's those times when you're battling your inner demons or facing tough mental challenges that really hit you hard. But now you have a weapon you can use to fight back: therapy. Therapy isn't just for clinical matters. It's a journey for anyone looking to unlock their potential and find their purpose. To help get you there, the sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is on a mission to make therapy affordable and accessible to everyone, no matter where you are on your mental health.
Okay, BetterHelp. Yeah. Now, let's get into it.
In this video,
I feel my heart beating in my
my
ears.
God.
I'm hunting down State Fair food that could kill you. But first, let's back up. Last time on our cross-country State Fair food tour,
There is a lot going on here.
we took on New York's wildest sandwich creations.
Only this man, who has complete disregard for others' health, would do something this wild.
Now we're leaving New York and heading to the biggest fair in the Midwest.
Welcome to the Minnesota State Fair. State fairs are known for their over-the-top decadent food, and that's what today is all about. As I try to give myself an
that.
actual heart attack on the spot.
Each year, this place brings in nearly
Yeah,
2
me belch.
million people. That is a lot of mouths to feed. Luckily,
This man, absolutely a machine.
this 322-acre State Fair plot
Cookies and pies coming together. It seems like it shouldn't be possible.
is home to almost 300 different food vendors.
To me, fair food is all about innovative combinations and throwing caution to the wind when it comes to your health.
No calories count at the fair.
Today, I'm going to be looking for sugar, oil, dough, carbohydrates, fentanyl. No,
I'm on a mission to try out Minnesota's boldest,
this is a unique invention.
brawniest, and most bad-for-you bites.
That is what we really want.
It all starts here.
I've broken into the kitchen. I'm inside now. I'm gathering intel.
To begin shocking my cardiovascular system, I've come to Jammy Sammy's. Here, familiar comfort foods like the PB&J sandwich
Yeah.
are elevated using the best organic ingredients.
I love PB&J. Love it.
Bread is smeared with coconut oil and cinnamon on the outside. Then on the inside, farm
Cinnamon. What?
fresh jam and almond nut butter. Press it all together in a hot griddle and meld those flavor crystals into something special. This PB&J remix is called the Soda Sammy. But soon, I'll be
The Soda Sammy.
trying their latest creation, a dessert sandwich known as the Sunday Sammy.
So the
Sunday Sammy.
recipe starts with 2 slices of bread. This is the Canyon Bakehouse gluten-free bread. The first thing that gets put on is this coconut and cinnamon blend. Next step, strawberry jam, a big glob of it going on top. Now, white chocolate chips. This is a big departure from the typical peanut butter and jelly. Wow, those are going to melt inside in just a moment. And put on the lid. Throw it on the griddle, press it down.
A little magic, a little love from the heart, it all works.
Oh, immediately you can see these beautiful lines on top. Oh, look at that pattern. It is glorious. This is just the foundation, the beginning. Now it's going to get a load of toppings. The bread is placed carefully in paper. Seal it shut. Step 1, putting whipped cream on top. That
Cream.
looks amazing. Look at these whipped cream skills. From here, peanuts and some sprinkles going on top too. Very artistic.
Bruh. I don't know what to tell y'all. Will I eat it? Probably.
It's beautiful. You can consume it with your eyeballs before you consume it with your mouth balls. The first bite, delicious, terrific. A nice carby base. It's almost like eating cake. You got the whipped cream on top. Peanuts offer a really delightful texture. You can smell the cinnamon. You can smell the coconut. This is the tough part. Where do I take my next bite? And is this wasted real estate? There's no whipped cream here. Am I going to even enjoy this bite? Yes, I am. On the surface, it's just a sandwich, but here, they're taking it to the next level. It's sweet, it's carby, it's grilled on the outside, it's delicious. For $12, you're not just getting a sandwich, you're getting an experience.
This vibrant eatery is the brainchild of this extraordinary duo, Patrick and Kate, and its story begins outside the fairgrounds.
Kate and I got married, and then we opened up a restaurant in that first year. A couple months into the restaurant, we got a letter from the state fair. They said, hey, we've got a spot. Do you want to pitch? They said, you have a month to come up with what it would be. It can't be in your restaurant, totally new, and how do you serve maybe 1,500 to 2,000 people a day?
For vendors, getting a spot at the state fair is a game changer for their business, but it comes with fierce competition. Most applicants fall short, and those who manage to crack the code are either exceptionally creative or just batshit crazy. Next on this heart attack inducing tour, a Nordic waffle stuffed with
Bruh. Just say you want some breakfast, bro. Just say you want some breakfast, man, on the go. Just say that. Just say that. Because that's what it looks like without the eggs. You know what I'm saying?
with ingredients that would make Norwegians wince. Let's check it out.
We have come to our second location. Right behind me, Nordic Waffles.
Waffles are ancient, dating back to medieval times. And in Norway, they've always been sweet, adored with syrup, honey, or ice cream. That was until Stine came along, daring to load her waffles with savory goodness.
Here, they're putting crazy stuff in.
The bacon, egg, cheese, you know, the marshmallow with the chocolate, or the really that's not chocolate, y'all. That's Nutella. But marshmallows with the Nutella and the graham crackers, we really don't need the graham crackers because you got a waffle.
Inside, and they're kind of treating the waffle like a hot dog bun. They have waffles such as the Turkey Chipotle Club, Slammin' and Salmon, egg, cheese, and bacon.
I'm Millie, a content creator, coach, and business owner. If I had to start my business from zero, I would have focused.
At 21, she began selling her unique waffles in Norway and quickly earned the title of Waffle Queen when she brought them to the Minnesota State Fair.
Bro, that chicken and waffle, yo. That chicken and waffle hitting.
2018, a place where food joy trumps tradition, they became an instant hit.
Look at dude, he like, yeah, come on over to Nordic Waffles. Yeah, we serve it like this over here.
With 42,000 waffles sold in just 12 days. This year, Nordic Waffles is pushing the envelope even further with an exciting new creation.
There's a waffle that we came here for today. That is the bacon wrapped waffle dog. Right now I've got Lena behind me, and she is the sausage bacon rolling expert. Now this is where this dish begins.
You guys start right here, right at the top. Stretch the bacon a little bit so you get that full coverage all the way down the dog.
Very nice. And how many dogs are you doing a day?
A lot. We're constantly rolling dogs. There's always someone back here rolling. We call them dog twisters. Yeah.
We've come to the dog grilling station.
If people don't know, I think these state fairs are pretty much like year round. So yeah. I think these stations are pretty much year round.
Welcome to the assembly station. Right here, they're putting together a load of bacon wrapped waffle dogs. Step 1, lay out your waffles. Step 2, put on some cheese. A double dose of cheddar cheese. That's going to be real nice. There are so many people outside waiting. They don't even wait for the order. They just know they need to make dozens of these at a time. Next, pickles. 3 pickles per waffle.
3 pickles. That thing gonna be, you know, I'm just saying, that thing gonna be soggy.
Next step, a big pile of fried onion. Wow, this has a lot of stuff. Secret sauce, some burger sauce going on top next. You know, semi-liquid.
Yeah, that is secret sauce. Yeah.
Agent to tie it all together. Finally, this is what we've been waiting for, the bacon dog. They have a whole steamer full of these delicious grilled bacon wrap dogs. Now just wrap them up and serve them up. Oh, that's good. Is that maple bacon? It's interesting because it's sweet. It's a good quality dog.
Hold on, y'all. Oh. Okay. Now, let's get back into the video.
Dog, I mean, this whole contraption right here, $12. Not super cheap, but there's
$12 for that. All right, you got me. $12. Yeah. What do I pay? Plus, hopefully come with that lemonade over there. Yeah.
quality ingredients inside. And also, where are you ever going to find something like this unless you visit someone who has the munchies in Norway? Each bite gets a little bit better. It's sour from the pickles. It's cheesy. The burger sauce, it tastes similar to what they put on the Big Mac. This right here is known as pickle lemonade. What the fuck?
Yeah, what? Pickled lemonade. Nah, bro.
You'll notice as you go around the fair, there's a huge pickle theme, love for pickles in general. I'm getting notes of relish. Wow, it's an interesting mixture because it's sweet, it's lemony, and then there's just a tinge of sour pickle flavor in there. I kind of like it. It's a hit. It's only our second
I'll try it. I'll give it a try.
location. Let's keep moving.
Next, a tantalizing indulgence doctors caution us against, but secretly wish us to keep eating. Welcome to Fluffy's hand-cut donuts, where cholesterol becomes a distant concern, outshined by the euphoria these mesmerizing.
Bro, look at them donuts, bro. Look how big they are. Whew, just give me a one big old glazed donut or a cinnamon donut. Don't give me no colorful like this type. Don't give me none of them. Or give me a jelly field. Yeah, give me a jelly field. I love jelly fields. But don't give me no chocolate covered. Don't give me no covered donuts. Please don't.
Rising circles give your taste buds.
I don't even know what a hand-cut donut is. What is that?
We have our own custom cutters, and every single donut we cut out of the dough by hand. No machines are doing it, all muscle.
Meet Fluffy, the mastermind behind this delightful donut stall. She devours donuts like most.
Yeah, I think pretty much like I said last time. I think a lot of these state fairs are year round and stuff because these businesses, you know what I'm saying, these carnival eats type businesses, they get that business like crazy. So these ain't no like 1 week at the whole year type of deal. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that. This state fair is pretty much like year round. Same thing with New York.
Most of us breathe air. With her culinary genius, Fluffy has crafted an expansive donut menu featuring deadly delicious options like this one, smothered in chocolate spread, then coated with a load of chocolate chips.
I'm here for one donut in particular. That is the pickle donut. How did this come to be?
A couple of years ago, I was working at a fair. It was
Everything's all about the dang on pickle. What's up with that?
April Fool's Day. It was like, it'd be so funny if we did a dill pickle donut. A couple people ordered it. I was like, maybe this thing would actually.
Come on, y'all. Just let it play. Let it play. Just let it play.
Actually work. We just ran with that and we featured it this whole summer.
Right now we're in the room where the donuts journey begins. This is the dough room. Boom. Right here we have our big dough balls. Those are already ready to go, soon to be hand cut. But what you got to do first is you got to push on them. You got to give it a little bit of CPR. Make sure it's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Next, the rolling pin comes out. Flatten it even more. Then we're putting it through a kneading machine one time. Oh, man. There's a lot of walking involved in this job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and this is where it comes in. The hand pressed, no machines here except for this man, who is absolutely a machine.
Thank you.
Perfectly cut every time. Wow, so this excess dough right here gets made
Man, what was that utensil you used, man? I might need that. I'm cool. Make my own donuts.
into this right here. Donut, holes, glazed, and sugared. So the steel grate disappears and the donuts are just floating on top of this oil pool, getting nice and fried one side at a time. When the alarm goes off, it's time to give them a little bit of a flip. The bell has gone off. The donuts have finished frying. This is our naked foundation ready for toppings. Right now I'm in the decorating trailer with Whitney.
We will put a liberal amount of this whipped cream cheese spread on the donut. We take just regular blocks of cream cheese. We add dill pickle juice and dried dill to it as it's whipping.
And is this the hottest donut right now, or what is the hottest donut in town?
This is our top seller. The last fair we were at.
That ain't no way, Minnesota. Y'all like pickles that much? That's y'all top seller? People know the best top seller donut is always going to be either apple strawberry filled donut or automatic glazed donut. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all top. All right. Covered donut. Please say, I hope it's y'all top covered donut. But top donut? No.
Yeah, we only sold dill pickle donuts, basically. It was so popular. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
5 pickles per donut.
And how'd you come up with the perfect number of pickles?
We tried it with 4 and it never looked like quite enough. And I said, you know what? I think the number is going to be 5, and we just ran with it. And now we just shake on the dried dill. Our savory sprinkles. Are we ready to eat?
Perfect. Thank you.
It is actually quite beautiful, especially the way the sun shimmers on the cream cheese. I wonder if perhaps they went overboard with the pickle theme, but I'm going to find out.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Soon.
What it tastes like? What it tastes like?
The donut itself, very nice. It's very doughy, great texture. Did I mention it's hand cut? They cut it with their hands. I mean, there's a tool where their hand pushes the tool. Then there's this savory cream cheese on top, very tangy, just like a pickle, like a little vinegary, which is usually not a word I use when eating a donut. It is expertly made, just like so many foods at the state fair. It's unique, it's innovative, it's something different. Here's one of the crazy things, though. For most Minnesotans, this will be the weirdest thing they ever eat. For them, I recommend eating with the Maasai tribe. Once you've drunk warm...
Time out. What? The what tribe? The Messiah tribe? What?
donut. It is expertly made, just like so many foods at the state fair. It's unique, it's innovative, it's something different. Here's one of the crazy things, though. For most Minnesotans, this will be the weirdest thing they ever eat. For them, I recommend eating with the Maasai tribe. Once you've drunk warm goat's blood raw, actually...
Bro, warm goat's blood raw? Bruh. Ain't no way.
Actually, this seems pretty good. So that's fluffy. There are a lot of options here, though. You don't have to get pickles. You can get one of their other insane creations.
Look at that bee. Like, I don't smell that sweet over here, but it looks it's still a donut. It looks like it got cream cheese on it.
Guaranteed diabetes or your money back. It's important for insurance.
Coming up, 2 State Fair staples combined into one destructive dish.
Our next location, right behind me, cheese curd tacos.
These little bundles combine 2 iconic Minnesota favorites.
A new
And I'll eat that. Cheese curd tacos, I'll eat that.
iteration of cheesiness. Isn't that super fun?
A fusion so gloriously unhealthy, it should come with a personal trainer.
Sadly, they are so busy inside right
should.
now. They said we cannot come into the kitchen, so we have to go in line like everyone else. That is where the line starts, and then it goes this way, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. It's gonna take half an hour to get this.
Today, I'm getting 2 varieties. The box checker taco, loaded with chicken, bacon, and fried.
$14 for 2 tacos? All right.
Cheese curds.
Boom, we finally made it to the front of the line.
And their latest creation, the dill pickle taco.
It's kind of like
dill pickle taco. Okay.
Starbucks. You order here and you pick.
We just know that y'all favorite vegetable in Minnesota is pickle. Okay, so keep it from that.
Up over there, right this way. They have a very efficient system here. It's quick. Everybody has one job, one responsibility.
For Sunny?
Yep. Here we go. Thank you. It looks like this is a flour tortilla that's been fried. I like it. There's lettuce, and underneath that you can see the cheese curds. Now, one of these has pickles, and one of them has other stuff. Oh, that one is pickled. This is the box checkered. It's kind of like a chicken bacon ranch sandwich, except it's in that crunchy tortilla. The cheese curds don't taste that prominent. I thought I'd be more blown away by the cheese curdiness, but it is very heavy. It is delicious. I'm going to hit it right here in the ranch. Now, the ranch is going to be a dominant flavor here. Hopefully, I get some big cheese curds in that bite, too. Here we go. Oh, that's bad for you. This is the ultimate junk food. This here is not something you can find in the freezer aisle. You have to come here to have this type of experience. Right here, we have the pickle dog. How do I know? Because the last one didn't have pickles, so just process of elimination. I'm going to give it a dip in this jam sauce. It tastes a lot like pickles. It's mostly pickle flavor. They've essentially ruined the cheese curd experience. In fact, what I would do, just open it up, eat the cheese curds. That's the move. Very good. Top 10 cheese curds in this fair. So that was $14, and that is clogging my arteries. I feel my
that thing will clog your arteries. That'll probably be a one-time feast for me. One-time feast.
Heart beating faster now. I got to finish this episode before all the blood goes to my stomach and away from my heart. Take a look at this place. It is Saturday afternoon. It's getting later in the day, and this place is just getting busier and busier. I recommend coming early morning because that's when you're going to have the most space and the least lines.
Apple pie. It's usually a harmless dessert, unless you get it from here. At this stall, a year of research was spent on making this classic dessert as unhealthy, or should I say decadent, as possible.
How long ago did you start, and how'd you get started?
Bro, apple pie like that, bring it on. With the ice cream like that, bring it on.
Its inception began 2 generations ago in Greece.
So it kind of goes back to my father. He grew up in a very small, poor farming village in southern Greece. So he came to America for a better life. He started at a restaurant, kind of worked his way up to a baker, and then he became well known for his baked apple pie. So he always wanted to come to the Minnesota State Fair. It's the biggest event in the country. He never made that dream come true. So my sister and I said, hey, why don't we take Dad's recipe, kind of change it, make it more fair friendly. How do you do that? You deep fry it. We, presented it to my parents. We're like, hey, we got this idea. And they're like, you know what? You're not going to have a good product.
Your parents started by just completely doubting you.
Oh, 100%. Right away. My sister took the recipe, played around with it, got something that tastes really good. My mom literally worked on that crust recipe for 9 months. And then, with my dad's wisdom, we got to where we are today. And now we're traveling the country, going to all these different state fairs.
Their menu includes 3 varieties of pie. The original menu.
Can you come to Little Rock State Fair or County Fair? You know what I'm saying? Please. And thank you.
The apple pie, the mini blueberry pie, and a new 2023 edition, the cookie dough pie, which is what I'll be trying soon.
I'm inside the pie making factory right now to get a peek behind the curtain and to see how it's done. Before coming here, the pies are already pre-made and pre-stuffed. Cookies and pies coming together. It seems like it shouldn't be possible. Andrew is manning the fryer. Just like that, the pies hit the oil, and he puts a basket on top to keep them submerged. After being fried, wouldn't it just be a cookie?
It's melted cookie dough inside the pie.
Oh my God, this sounds truly decadent. I cannot wait. Boom. And after a few minutes, this is what they look like when they come out. Golden, brown, and absolutely delicious. Once ordered, they are transferred to the topping station. Here, the cookie dough pie gets a sprinkling of powdered sugar. From here, we go to the ice cream station. There are 2 flavors, cinnamon and vanilla. It is a generous, semi-aggressive scoop. It's a lot of ice cream in there. So that is how it's made. The only thing left to do is to try it out. Let's go for it. It has all the hallmarks of a very over-the-top, decadent food. Inside here, oh, look at that. It's like melted. Yes, it's like a hot and gooey cookie dough. Wow. Potent, powerful. As I chew it, I can actually feel the grains of sugar. The move here is you get some of the cookie dough, you get some of the pie crust, you mix in some ice cream, and that is the ultimate bite.
Yeah, that is 10 out of 10.
That's really good. I'm not really a sweets guy, but I love this. The fact that the cookie dough is so warm, the pie is so warm, and you're combining that with cold ice cream, it's almost like refreshing. Oh, God, 100 calories right there. But F it. It's a state fair. It doesn't count. It only comes once a year, for 3 weeks. So go here every day, eat this. You'll still be fine. I need to test my blood sugar.
If you've been paying attention, you've likely noticed a recurring theme at this fair. The most beloved and most popular foods are all deep-fried delights. Now, brace yourself for the ultimate heartbreaker. An outrageous deep-fried creation served with a side of health hazards.
After 5 decadent fair foods, I am about to burst. I feel my heart beating in my ears. Anyways, I've got one more food, and it's this place right behind me. Deep-fried, batter-dipped Twinkies and Buckeyes.
Twinkies are cream-filled sponge cakes, and Buckeyes are peanut butter fudge balls covered in chocolate. You can get these candies in their default form, but if you're not boring, their deep-fried renditions are waiting for you to sink your teeth in.
Sounds insane? Let's go take a look. I am in the kitchen right now with a man who calls himself Butter, and soon I'm going to see the Buckeye making process.
So Buckeye. Yeah. Pretty much that is a Buckeye and stuff. Let's get back into it.
Inside the batter, and then that goes straight into the oil. That looks awesome. And then right here we have the final product. Steamy, somewhat crispy on the outside. That looks awesome.
So this place is serving 3 different menu items. You have the Bucky by itself, just put on a stick. After that, you have the battered Buckeye, and
I may regret it later, but I'm also getting their deep-fried Twinkie.
that's what this is right here.
Batter it up good, then let the oil work its magic. Will this be my final meal for today or for life? Either way, time to indulge.
Oh my God. I didn't want, that's remarkable. It is so soft.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll eat a fried Twinkie on the cool. I will eat a fried Twinkie. And I'm not a Twinkie person on the cool. You know what I'm saying? I do like Hosties, but I do not like Twinkies at all. Because Twinkie had like a what you call stereotype. Like you eat Twinkies, you fattest, you know. You get what I'm saying, right? So I really didn't like Twinkies at all.
On the inside, it's like pillowy, tender, a little bit of crunch on the outside, and then really fluffy on the inside. This is genius. It's amazing. So that is a Twinkie, but here we have the Buckeye. This is going to be a sugar bomb. Peanut butter, chocolate, and then all that wrapped in this batter. Oh, wow. It's so sweet. Automatic hypertension. It almost tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. If I'm honest, this is a little bit more sweet than I prefer. What I do like about it is how the batter on the outside is make a casing to hold all the candy inside, and then the candy is just straight up melted. Oh my gosh. It doesn't get...
So if people don't know, a Buckeye is actually a Reese's peanut butter cup and stuff, but it's more like a traditional, traditional luxury chocolate type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like one of them heart chocolates. That's what a Buckeyes really is. So
more decadent than that. So that is the Buckeye. What do you think? Would you try it?
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly videos showcasing the most unique street food from around the country.
Hundreds of people in line willing to wait up to an hour to try this one.
Is that a dang on goat? Oh my God. I'm glad it's fake though, because their head ain't moved like one bunch. Even though I paused the video, their head ain't moved like one bunch. So I'm glad it's fake.
Waffle. Now, the best way to get ahead in line is have a food show and just go straight to the kitchen. I like that they're worried about gluten allergies, not so much the peanut allergies. Oh my God, bee. That's how you know it's good. So currently I'm sharing my dessert with a bee.
I also thought it would be really awkward to have to cut
Yeah.
it into quarters with 5. People would have to just buy their own.
That's smart. Boom. Today we ate 6. I'm not sure. I have dementia from all the sugar, grease, and oil. This is why we work hard all year, guys, so we can come to the state fair and be completely irresponsible with our bodies and our health. Even though I've been here recently, I was stoked to see a lot of new innovative food creations at the fair. Anyways, that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right.
So that was that video and stuff. Then he got another video. Let me go to it. All right. That is my draw.
Explaining complex topics can be
That's
challenging.
just my draw.
Highlight the text you want to simplify and let
Anyway.
Grammarly rewrite it.
In this
Oh.
video,
Whoa.
I'm returning to the Minnesota State Fair,
It's over the top. It's wild.
where I'll take on some of this country's most expensive fair food. Aside from being fried or doused in powdered sugar, fair food is also known for making your belly fat and your wallet thin.
$12. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on.
Here at the Minnesota State Fair, vendors conjure up magical recipes
That's like no egg roll I've tried before.
that'll make you mysteriously forget about your budget. With food so innovative and so alluring,
It's a fusion very befitting of Minnesota.
you'll cash in little Timmy's college fund just to get another hit. Today, I'm on a mission to spend over $100 on state fair food. So can it be done? There's only one way to find out.
Here we're headed to our first location owned by a good friend of mine, Yi Vang. Yi and I recently went to Laos together, and now I want to check out his Hmong food here at the Minnesota State Fair.
This is the first ever authentic Hmong stall to grace this 150-year-old fairground.
So I have broken into the Union
Yeah, that food, they grill that food like crazy. Like I'm in Japan or something on the cool.
Hmong kitchen, and this place is slamming. Actually, they probably would prefer I wasn't in here.
Inspired by Yi's unique culinary journey with Hmong cuisine, this place offers a one-of-a-kind menu unlike any other stall.
First of all, chicken thighs, looking juicy and delicious. Eating them up on the grill.
These are called Hill Tribe chicken thighs, an homage to the Hmong, who are known as the Hill Tribe people. For those seeking something lighter or that never had a face, there's the lemongrass turmeric tofu, expertly grilled and paired with noodles. But that's not all. There are two more Hmong specialties on the menu that I'll be trying soon.
Being here, this is all we have to cook out of, this little booth. So it's all about logistically, how do we get everything prepared in our commissary kitchen and brought over here? If you're taking any slow time, the line builds and then people skip it out.
Okay, so efficiency over flavor.
Flavor's still there.
Course one of today's culinary expedition, Hmong sausage.
What makes the sausage Hmong?
What makes the sausage German? What makes the sausage Portuguese? It's what's in it. So it's lemongrass, ginger, garlic, shallots, Thai chilies, and fish sauce.
Once grilled to perfection, the sausage
Yeah, my mom can't have that sausage. I'm sorry, she can't have it. When you say fish sauce and stuff, that's out the window for my mother. So I can have it, you know what I'm saying. But my mom, she can't have that. Dang.
sausages are cut into small chunks, then combined with rice noodles and salad.
Come take a look at this chili sauce. It doesn't smell that spicy. We'll find out. I'm just going to dump the whole thing in there. Oh, yeah, it's a big, beautiful glob. The next move is to mix it up a bit. Now I've got noodles, some salad, all that chili sauce.
My mouth's going to be on fire.
I'm told there's not tomato in the chili sauce. I don't know why it has a little bit of a marinara flair to it, but it's also very spicy. This, I think, for most folks in Minnesota, it's going to be too much for them. But the young generation, they're a little bit more ballsy. They like to take risks with their mouth. Boom. This is what we've been building up to. Noodles, sausage, a little bit of pickled veg. It tastes similar to what I've had in northern Thailand. There's lemongrass, there's spices. It's absolutely delicious. It's stunning. That is course one. Let me grab course two.
What began as a family recipe made by Yi's mother is now an instant state fair hit.
Here at the legendary Galabao. It's something I tried a couple years ago at Yi Vang's house. I'm excited to try it again because it was the best I'd ever had.
It all begins with the dough, made from a blend of wheat flour, yeast, baking powder, oil, and condensed milk.
So my mom made like 18,152 of them. We're actually projecting that we'll sell out of that before the end. So tomorrow they're getting back in the kitchen and they're making some more.
So you're putting your parents to work essentially.
Then comes the filling, a delicious mixture of stir-fried pork, chicken, cabbage, and glass noodles. Finally, the fillings meet the dough, enriched with the addition of an egg. Simply steam, and these plump buns are ready to amaze.
$12. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. These are handmade individually by Yi's parents, and he is behind them with the whip, just making sure they produce over 18,000 of these for $12.
Not behind there with the whip. Come on now. Come on.
Day period. That's hard to even comprehend. Oh, man. That bread, heavenly. It's a perfect texture. Soft, steamy, fluffy, semi-elastic. There we go. I've never had a bao with a dip before, but let's try it out. Delicious, fresh, and spicy. Yi Vang says, hey, if you don't like spice, go frick yourself. Is that right? Oh, he's shaking his head now. He's holding true to generations old traditions, and man, it is good. Let's explore the inside of this bao. A good amount of delicious fillings. I can't wait to get to that egg. Oh, yeah. This isn't just a food, it's an experience. This has been a great start to the day, but we have a lot more to see. Let's keep moving. He's laughing at me. Look at this guy.
To drive today's expenses closer to $100, we've come to
Shanghai Henry's. Definitely two names from different sides of the world.
This kitchen is all about food fusions, hacking inspirations from diverse corners of the world into a paper box. From Korean barbecue tacos all the way to crispy chicken tacos. But that's just the beginning. This year, they've unleashed a new creation, a baffling mix of Chinese and Norwegian cuisine.
Here they're doing a steamed bun, and it's stuffed with something very unique.
Let's start with the Chinese influence. This is a special steamed bun. Its makeup is very similar to Yia's Galabao bun, but structurally, it resembles a taco. Here, they're selling 4,000 a day. Now to the Norwegian influence. This is lutefisk, a fish dish dating back to the Viking era, and here it's made with Norwegian cod.
They actually used to hang it from trees. Basically, it's dried and then it's reconstituted by being soaked in water. That's why it gets the unique texture that it's kind of legendary for.
After the dehydration-rehydration process, it's marinated in a sweet hoisin sauce and baked in the oven.
Place the steamed buns inside the box. We've got a slaw. A stripe of hoisin sauce goes on each one. And then right here, we have the baked lutefisk going in. There's a mixture of
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need.
cilantro, green onion, and sesame seeds. That is beautiful. This is a hard lemonade. They put hard in front of something.
I need one of them. I need one of them.
It means it's got booze in it. Let's get a little buzz at, hold on, what time is it? 10:48 in the morning. Oh my God, it's late in the day. Let's drink. Oh yeah, that's alcoholic, and that is putting me in the mood for this right here. I love it. It's a delicious coleslaw, and the steamed bun is the perfect vessel for all these delicious ingredients. But what about the fish? I didn't even get a fish bite that time. Wow, it has a little bit of a harder texture, slightly dense, but not unpleasant. They have a delicious marinade on there. It's a little bit fishy. Interesting, daring, wild. It's a fusion very befitting of Minnesota.
In my attempt to break the bank, we're fishing for lobster on a stick. Now this has to be pricey.
It gotta be pricey. Lobster on a stick, and it's just lobster meat. Come on now.
Welcome to the historic food building, where vendors like the Mouthtrap, serving gooey, hot cheese curds, go head-to-head, competing for the attention and stomach space of the many patrons that stroll through. And right now, my attention is drawn to this Silicon Valley of seafood.
This place has been here a long time. They're a legend when it comes to the Minnesota State Fair.
Fish and Chips Seafood Shop, a first-generation OG whose status only grows more legendary each year.
Some folks have just one food and they crank it out. You guys have 15. How do you handle that?
Hold on, let me see these prices. Okay, lobster on the stick is $20. Okay, scallops on the stick is $14. Okay, so sample on the stick is $15. Bottled water $3, which is don't get. Let's see here. Grilled shrimp on the stick is $13. Fish and chips. I'll take the chips. The fish depends on what kind of fish you serving. Or shrimp and chips. I do shrimp and chips. That's $13. Yeah. And then you got coconut shrimp and chips. And then you got crab cakes and chips. Okay. Yeah. Cash only. Oh. But I could say this. I'll be coming to this. If I had to go to Minnesota, I will be coming here. I will. A regular beverage is $2.95 or $3.95, but a bottle of water $3. They could have switched those two. They're $2.95, and it don't really make a difference. Everything $3 more for beverages. But yeah. I would do I'll see if he's doing the sampler, I'll get the sampler. But lobster on the stick, it's a definitely yes. Scallops on the stick is I'm gonna be paying at least $100 over here on the cool, just over close to $100 at this restaurant.
That much variety. We focus on getting our kitchen set up well so that we can cook very well, just getting good at what we're doing.
In this kitchen, you'll find some of the most addictive seafood you'll swear must be laced with delicious crack. From sizzling flat-top grilled shrimp to crispy deep-fried calamari and the timeless classic fish and chips, every bite promises nothing short of extreme culinary pleasure.
Today I'm here for lobster on a stick.
Step 1. Batter up the slipper lobster tail meat. Unlike the more commonly seen Maine lobster, slipper lobsters are clawless herbivores with the ability to camouflage.
What kind of lobster is that? Hold on, y'all. What kind of lobster is that?
Sizzling flat-top grilled shrimp to crispy deep-fried calamari and the timeless classic fish and chips, every bite promises nothing short of extreme culinary pleasure.
Today I'm here for lobster on a stick.
Step 1. Batter up the slipper lobster tail meat. Unlike the more commonly seen
tail meat,
Maine lobster, slipper lobsters are clawless herbivores with
bro, they're using those prehistoric lobsters.
The ability to camouflage.
One by one, each of these lobster chunks gets put into the oil. Hand battered, hand dropped into the fryer. Has putting the lobster on a stick helped improve sales?
Yes, a little bit. Everybody's looking for that thing to say they had on a stick. We've got a few items on a stick. The lobster is by
On the cool. That's clever. That is clever.
far the best seller.
Before diving into this crispified sea scorpion, I'm getting appetized with another oceanic delicacy, the oyster, after getting battered and covered in crunchy.
Now, this is my dad's thing, them oysters. You know what I'm saying? Them oysters. If you like oysters, that's you. You know what I'm saying? I can do oysters, but my oysters is more like scallops. Okay? I'm a scallop person, not an oyster person. You see the difference? I mean, they both in the same, crustacean family. Like, scallops is like a seashell. Oyster is a seashell. So, you know what I'm saying? They both in the clam family. What I'm trying to say is, but yeah. Let's get back into it.
Breadcrumbs. The oysters get a quick hot bath in the fryer. In no time, this once slimy.
And that's real oysters, not no goat balls, no, none of that. Them are real oysters, real fried oysters.
Seafood is transformed into pure crunchiness.
I'm gonna bite it in half and see what happens. Wow. I just felt like a tidal wave of ocean wash over me. It's really unique. It's kind of mushy. It's a bit briny. Like, that is definitely an oyster. There's no mistaking what's inside of there. Here they have a special sauce. They call this yum sauce. Now, what is yum sauce?
Yum Yum sauce is a creamy, tangy, and slightly spicy Japanese condiment, typically drizzled over grilled meats, so let's see how it pairs with seafood.
Okay. It's a little sour. It's a little sweet. It's very yum. When you mix that up, it kind of...
Dude, you know what Yum Yum sauce is. Don't play that.
Compensates for some of that briny flavor of the oyster.
Now skewer the crispy golden brown lobster chunks.
Yeah.
The final touch, a luscious dose of butter and fresh lemon. There goes my Netflix subscription for the month. Let's see if the lobster is worth it.
This is a lobster.
And they fried it in that Chinese sweet and sour batter. Bruh. Take me to the king.
This is two lobsters. I feel like it's cheating, but two just look so much better than one, right? Oh, yeah. They've topped it with a lemon. The crunch is wild. What the batter does is it makes each one about twice the size because it's fluffy, it's full of air. You're getting a ton of batter, flavor, and crunch, and then a nice chunk of lobster meat inside. Very savory. It's heavy. It's fatty, oily, decadent, over the top. It's wild. This is certainly a unique way of enjoying lobster. If you're bored of steamed lobster, who's bored of steamed lobster? Oprah? If you're Oprah, try.
I can say this. If my dad was still living to this day, if he was still living, he would be getting a whole bunch of them. Just like, oh man, I'm finna go to the fair, man. Man, give me some of that lobster on the stick, man. The fried lobster on the stick. Yes, sir.
Try this. It would be disappointing and not nearly as satisfying if they did a whole lobster tail. Cutting it into sections like this, having almost lobster nuggets, that's the way to do it.
As I search for my next wallet-busting fair food, I've come across this Vietnamese stall with a belly-busting menu.
Right behind me, a place called Hue Viet. One of the most Vietnamese things that they have here is the Vietnamese coffee. But there are a couple items that feel unfamiliar to me.
And Vietnamese coffee is really good, y'all.
So I want to talk to the owner and learn more about the Vietnamese influence that went into these dishes. I've lived in Vietnam now maybe 8 years. In the time I've been in Vietnam, I've never seen one egg roll.
As far as the egg rolls go, they are authentic Vietnamese egg rolls. This is what my family made when they were in Vietnam. They're very, very small. This is like a gigantic version of it. And we are using Vietnamese spring roll wrappers. They're from Vietnam, the Rose brand.
This is a traditional Vietnamese wrap called bánh chang rê, made of rice flour, tapioca flour, wheat flour, and egg.
Boom, I'm in the kitchen. Nobody wants me in here. It's so busy.
To make Hue Viet's unique egg roll, wrap it around a delectable filling mixture of pork, veggies, and noodles.
Here we have a fresh container of par-fried egg rolls.
Then plunge giant basket-packed batches of these rolls into hot oil.
Wow, these look incredible.
While we wait for that,
these look pretty dang good. Probably not something you're going to see.
That crab ragoon. Right, you know a whole bunch of these foods dishes. Yes, I know something about some crab ragoon. Yeah, I know something about that. Something about that.
See in Vietnam.
I'm trying out their contemporary wontons, filled with cream cheese, garlic, scallions, and special seasonings.
It's an interesting fusion between what Americans like and what Asians make. Oh, that's good. For a heavy food, it manages to be somewhat light. It's very thick cream cheese, but not too much of it. A nice balance between the wrapper and the cream cheese stuffing inside. Beyond that, it's garlicky, but it's also very sweet. A little bit of duck sauce. I'm just going to take this whole one down.
Need to wash it down?
Amazing.
Our tremendous egg roll is about done. But before that, I must get a taste of their mini vegetarian egg rolls.
These look like central Vietnamese fried spring rolls, essentially. They look delicious.
These are wrapped with bánh chang rê, filled with taro, wood ear mushroom, tofu, onion, carrot, and special seasonings.
I'm going to hit my egg roll with a little bit of fish sauce.
Oh. That fit. Before we get into it, I know y'all tired of seeing them Evanese commercials. I am too. So he using. I can't deal with that fish sauce. I'm sorry.
Really wonderful about this type of egg roll is the wrapper. It's basically like a mesh or like a net rice paper. Oh, really good. And so what that paper does is it creates a very unique texture. It's kind of flaky, crunchy at the same time. The fish sauce is excellent. Just a little bit sweet, certainly not too fishy. I'm going to bite this one in half and investigate what is inside. You can see the wood ear mushroom. I can feel the carrots. This is something that's heavy and light at the same time. There's certainly a lot of people who haven't been exposed to a lot of different types of Asian food like this. This is a very unique local dish that now you can get at the Minnesota State Fair. Now, we're building up to the Big Kahuna.
Finally, these egg rolls completed their oil service and will now be honorably discharged into my mouth.
Right here, they're putting the stick in it that makes it very Minnesotan and much easier to eat too. I've never seen such a busy kitchen. Spring rolls just flying out left and right. Take a look at this. It's stuffed with half a pound of pork. That's a wild amount of pork. It's glistening, golden brown rice paper on the outside. I cannot wait to take a bite. Whoa, that is legit. It's very delicious, savory, very heavy too. So I want to splash it with a little bit of fish sauce. Oh yeah, you can never have too much. This is awesome. It's just full of meat, very crunchy on the outside, super savory. For me, I'm not a huge fan of the Minnesota Chinese American egg roll. I find them to be very cabbagey and very wet, and usually there's almost no meat inside. If I had to guess, I think the owners are calling it an egg roll because that is what's familiar to people here. For the price, this is a great value. No fillers in here, unless you're counting the noodles, but I don't count that. That's the good stuff. We have come to what I believe will be our final location because I'm running out of stomach space and I'm running out of money. Behind me, Giggles Campfire Grill.
This family-owned
Giggles
gem specializes in authentic
Campfire
Minnesota fish
Grill.
and game flavors. Their incredible offerings include elk burgers and smoked salmon on a stick. This is a great place to discover a taste of Minnesota. Though, as a native Minnesotan, they've got some stuff here that I've never seen before.
Much of it revolving around one of this state's most delicious freshwater fish. Let's go check it out. We are headed into the kitchen and this place is crazy busy. We're headed to the frying station now. The first thing I'm going to be trying are the walleye fritter pops.
The walleye is the prized official state fish of Minnesota. They can grow up to an impressive 25 pounds and they're mild.
They ain't not that bad.
Flaky white meat is considered among the finest in freshwater offerings.
This is not
And it's a freshwater fish. Okay.
sweet. This is fish in a fried ball. Let's check it out.
This recipe starts with smoked walleye getting balled up with cheese, dill pickle relish, garlic, and confidential seasonings. Coat the mixture with panko breadcrumbs for that perfect crunch in every bite. Now plunge these Minnesota fish balls into the sizzling deep fryer. These walleye fritter pops are this year's new item, joining the menu of beloved classics that have welcomed over 100,000 fairgoers every single year.
So we have a huge tray of balls here that just came out of the fryer. Now each one gets stabbed to death and then served. Fried chunks of walleye, plus some sauce that's built. There's a micro lemon here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a squeeze. There's about enough for one drop on each. Oh no, I was wrong. Several drops. I'm curious how walleye-y it will be. Oh, okay. It's not chunks of walleye. It's like a walleye cake. It's really quite delicious. It's very spiced. It tastes of dill. It's a little bit sour, maybe from the lemon. Overall pleasant, not a ton of walleye flavor. Let me hit it in this sauce right here. This sauce looks tremendous. Oh. Very satisfying, crunchy on the outside, kind of steamed and gooey on the inside. That's our first course. Now,
this is a golden, crispy piece of fried walleye fillet, the star of their walleye sandwich.
it starts with a hoagie bun split open. First, we've got some Havarti cheese, then the walleye. Fresh shredded lettuce, some diced tomato, then a delicious strip of tartar sauce going on next. This food costs this much money. Is it worth it? Let's find out. It's going to be messy, but let's go for it. That's the walleye. That is undeniably a big succulent piece of fish. The walleye has a nice taste. It's a little bit minerally. Definitely tastes like a lake fish. The tartar sauce has some zing. The fish fillet, I mean, it is fried, it's heavy, it's crunchy on the outside, and just basically like a steamed fish on the inside. Plus, you know, vegetables for health to keep the doctor away. It doesn't get more Minnesota than that. So at this point, I believe I've eaten 9 foods. That's a lot of foods. From here, I want to add up our total and see if I indeed did spend over $100 on fair food. Let's find out. Guys, that is the end of the video today. We went to 5 locations and named roughly 9 foods, and we spent this much money. Is that over $100? It easily is. Today, we spent a lot of money, but I did try a lot of different foods, and I got to say, people here aren't skimping. Yes, they charge a lot of money, but I think they give a lot of value and a lot of quality at the same time. My stomach's a little fatter, my wallet's a little thinner, but I couldn't be happier.
If you love Indian food, then you're going to love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly videos showcasing the most unique street food from around the country.
And that's the video, y'all. So yeah, Minnesota got some crazy food, and like I say, some I would eat, some I would not eat. Anyway, but yeah, that's the video, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.